Hey guys, Star Grab here. Originally, I was going to review the 3 origin issues from the Masters of the Universe comics. Probably have to redo my intro and outro for that now, but then I decided I'm going to check and get the digital copy. I'll buy the paper one still, just so I can not have a hole in my collection of Superman 7, because I really want to know what the heck's going on, what started going on with Jonathan and Superman. What is Bendis going to do? And good fucking Lord! You know what? If I wasn't such a Superman Lois, I would have dropped it right here and now. Seriously, it's that bad! Seriously, I am infuriated. I kept giving Bendis the benefit of the doubt, even after this thing was Lois. I'm like, I get what he wants. He wants his cake and eat it too. Have a Lois they're still married, but he can treat them like they're not married. But this basically calls into question everything that people were saying when he was using Jor-El. It treats Lois like an even worse mother, and it basically has Jonathan be a complete and utter idiot, and Superman was a complete and utter dunderhead for going along with this. We'll get into this. Okay, let's get the obvious out of the way first. The artwork is great. Ivan Reis and Brandon Peterson with a 1-page from Jason Fabok. I do like how they keep using him for the flashback sequences. That's the best thing I can say. It looks great. It really gets you going. And I do like initially how Superman, it opens up with he's just hugging his son. But then with Jonathan, Superman's completely like, what happened to you? Did you get transformed? Which again, that sounds like something Superman would think. It's like, oh, what happened? And yet, Jonathan was being completely indignant. Like, I'm trying to get back home. It took me like 7 years. I'm now 13. 17. It's like, well, wait a minute. That's 17, and he's been gone for something like 7 years. And yet, when we last saw him, he was 10. And yet, he was trying to destroy his little porn stash that Bendis didn't imply he had. What 10-year-old has a porn stash and stash hidden away? Sorry, that always bugged me from the Man of Steel, but that makes it even worse. And he's at 10, he was already starting to hit puberty. I mean, okay, I know some kids can reach it by that point, but I'm just so used to the whole 13 thing. Peter thing, no, he's been gone for 3 weeks. And for him, it was years. And then he just goes on trying to explain things. We did all this cool stuff. And Superman's still like, we need to get you checked out. And basically, Jonathan's being completely cool. He's saying, didn't sure I was going to make it, but I really want to make sure Mom was okay. And that she made it back all right. So we then cut back, go back to Lois, who's basically, her realizing, wait, that's how you spell received? Okay, cute little gag that Lois has trouble spelling certain words. But as soon as Superman shows up, she starts to think, oh, here for the sexy time. Prior issues was just like, oh, so they're going to be pretty much married, but not living together, and only meet up for hanky-panky. Really? Bendis? Is that all you think they are? They're in it for the nookie? Seriously? Okay. Continuing on, I do like that though. She's basically like, oh, good afternoon, Mr. Kid. And then there's Jonathan. And Clark is covering his eyes. Okay, that's funny. It's like, oh, jeez. And she's completely embarrassed. But then, she's basically like she's freaking out, of course. Like, how many years did I miss? And it's just like, is this one of those burping kryptonite things again? It's like, okay, again. When he gets some of those jokey moments, that's good. But, yeah, then of course we get that infamous, tell me this is a Kryptonian puberty thing, and you're still the age you are. And basically then, as, Jonathan starts to explain anything, and now he keeps on saying it was years, he keeps saying it feels like it was 3 weeks ago. And basically, yeah, turns out, all the stuff that Jor-El promised, big surprise, it was a lie. Turns out it wasn't a spaceship for one. That was a shuttle to his actual ship. Now, up until this point, we've had Ivan Reis, and then we had Jason Fabok for a moment. Now we're getting to Brandon Peterson's artwork, and Brandon Peterson's always been great at doing spaceship designs. I will give him that. But anyway, they're there on this ship, and they're all looking around, and basically, they find it all interesting and kind of cool. Jonathan's actually excited. Then they're attacked by Dominators. Yeah, those guys again. If you ever need a random attack, you just go with that. But then this is the point where Lois interrupts saying, this is the moment when I realized I made a huge mistake. No, Lois, you did not make a huge mistake. You have been in tougher situations than this, and, jeez, it's like, seriously, Bendis does not get him at all. Okay, continuing on. Jor-El and Jonathan are flying around, kicking all kinds of ass, and then we come in and see Lois wearing the outfit that Superman gave her. Okay, she still had it. That's still, continuing with Man of Steel, and she looks pretty damn good. Huh? Dad would poop. What? Dad would poop? Okay, Bendis, who talks like that? If your kids talk like that, I don't want... Okay, sorry. Anyway, seems things are going fine. Then they go to the city. It looks basically like a trade location. Think of it like Mos Eisley, but much larger. Or Narshada, or whatever from Star Wars. And basically, everyone is actually looking at her because they know, oh, you're wearing the S-Shield. You're Superman's wife. Even Lobo shows up, and just for a random appearance, call me Superboy. And basically, and Lobo's trying to say, you're a man when you decide to be. They ain't handing no certificate out or nothing. You gotta decide to. Okay. The fact that Lobo's actually giving out advice. What? Then, of course, Lois is getting completely stressed out. We find out some people have been abducting kids. She sees Jonathan goes in and just takes them all down. Okay. Seriously, John, this is not like you. This fighting is not like you at all. But then she looks at it and seems like, oh, he's saving a people of his own race, all on his own. I realize I'm not really needed here. What the flying fuck, Lois? Lois, what the flying fuck? Seriously, going into this, I thought they would find out Jor-El would have tried and talk to her, convinced her you're holding your son back. He's going to get killed because he's trying to protect and defend you, or something like that. But no! She's basically saying, oh, he's fighting it. Yeah, I know his grandfather's a psycho, but I'm going to just leave him anyway. He's having fun. He's taking good care of himself. What the flying fuck? And it was that moment, then we get to the very end. Yeah, seriously, Breezy, read these things. And basically, John basically says, I've been trying to get home to tell you. Grandpa's completely insane. No, wasn't that the whole point of the Oz effect? Seriously. We all knew he was nuts. This was something people kept bringing up during Man of Steel, which was, oh yeah, and Jor-El is nuts. Why are they acting like that didn't happen? Why is it Bendis going broad strokes with the Oz effect? My God Almighty! So yeah, that was in Superman number 7, and I am. You know what? I already recorded the ending point. Let's just get into that. So yeah, that was Superman 7. Fuck you, Bendis. Fuck you. Seriously. I am sticking through this just for loyalty of Superman. And maybe he can somehow salvage it. I doubt it. But seriously, fuck you, Bendis. Jor-El's insane. You fucking think? What was the whole point of the Oz effect? You think he was stable? Good Lord. And then Lois just leaves Jonathan like that? What the flying fuck? Seriously, what the flying fuck was Lois doing? Oh, I'm gonna leave him basically at the Mos Eisley-like place where fucking Lobo was at. I don't care what reason they gave. Lois would never, ever have left her son like that with Jor-El, who she knows is crazy. But nope, Bendis decided to completely ignore that as if the Oz effect barely happened. This is beyond broad strokes. Look, tomorrow we got something better to do. And tonight I'm going to see Dragon Ball Super Broly. Alright? I will probably have a quick, maybe spoiler-filled, maybe spoiler-free review. But this really got me mad. Royally got me ticked off. So, I'll see you all tomorrow. Here's some more He-Man stuff, but this just had to be